Hey Leos, welcome to your reading for December. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. And to my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back guys. Let's see what we have for December. Stand your ground here. I definitely feel like there's going to be people around you trying to convince you to do things their way, what makes sense to them. But if it doesn't make sense to you, stand your ground here. Don't do it. Don't do anything you're not willing to do during December, okay? Awareness, okay? I feel like you might be a little bit more tuned in, if you like, than those around you. So stick to what you believe in here, because definitely you know what's going on. You're clued up here. You don't need somebody to tell you what to do here. Things are manifesting and changing right now, so you need to be on your best game. Spiritual strength here. I feel like, yeah, you are like coming from, I definitely feel here, you're coming from a line where you are breaking spiritual curses and things like that, but you're also coming from a very strong spiritual line, which you might not be aware of because it might have not been in your generation, or you know, a person you was aware of in your family or around. You know, that person might have been secluded, you know, the black sheep of the family, and then you're finding out that you're the black sheep of the family. This is because you are the spiritual warriors in your family. So you're being, you know, if you didn't already know, you're being made aware of this, and you're supposed to stand your ground on your beliefs here. And you have this spiritual backing, okay? The spiritual army behind you here. So go ahead, you know, stand your ground. You're being supported. Let's see what's going on here. You definitely feels like that golden child out of that movie, right? Have you guys seen that movie? I think it's probably giving away my age, but it's a really old film. So if you haven't seen it, it's this golden child. So, you know, I think it's Eddie Murphy from a long time ago. Yeah, so I'm definitely not remembering it, but there's some sort of reference there that you need to be aware of, or maybe the film has a certain meaning. Like I said, I cannot remember. It was like 40 years ago. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles. It definitely is giving me that sort of reference though, that you should go look at that movie. Maybe I will quickly search it after I've done it and put something in the description box, so check it out, because this is maybe something, definitely this is something to do with family here. I don't want to offend nobody, but this is something to do with people's family, that if you've always had challenges in your family, you know, you can't go to them for anything, but they heavily rely on you. That's the energy it kind of feels like here. And you're being told, you know, stand up for yourself and put yourself first now, because you are this strong warrior, but you need to do it on the spiritual side, not on this 3D side. So if you felt yourself getting heavier, even in weight, right, or walking heavier or something like that, if your soul is feeling heavy, it's because you're taking on all these 3D burdens of this family, and you're not supposed to be, right? You're supposed to be uplifting and breaking generational cycles, and you do that by changing it for the next generation or the generations to come, not taking care of this older generation that aren't really interested in making these changes. This feels a bit harsh, but yeah. Four of Wands, it brings around this new beginning where you feel much lighter and much freer. Some of you will be buying a new home, even if you feel like I won't be able to. This needs to be told to you. You need this information that you will be able to buy your own home. Even if all of your family have never bought a home before or never bought a home separate, you will be. Because you need that spiritual peace in your home. So even if you're like renting or something right now, it's okay. You're going to have this sort of security in the future coming. That's what you're manifesting or working on here. Yep, 9 of Pentacles, all about the money. You guys should focus on money during December, because, you know, there's something here. There's a big payout coming your way. It may even be like a big win here. You'll be seeing a sign to know what it is. So trust your gut, trust the signs. If you're seeing the signs and you don't understand, then get them interpreted, because you're seeing, something here that's trying to push you towards some big money. And this is why you'd own your own house or something here. Because now Spirit wants to move you away from the 3D family that are putting weight on you. So we can have 3D family that are not putting weight on us. It might be that, you have to stand all alone. They stab you in the back every opportunity they get, but, you still stand strong, and you're like, well, I can take it. If I said something back to them, they wouldn't be able to take it. It's not the case. Just because you can take it doesn't mean you should take it, right? 3 of Wands. So this is this spiritual army. They've been gathering strength to come towards you. This is the good news you've been waiting for. You may have not even realized it, but this is the good news and the changes. This is your ships coming in. This is your support coming. And I feel like, although you're very strong and independent, I've had this for months with Leo. This 9 of Pentacles, standing strong on your own and firm. It's like you're ready now, and I feel like this is why they're coming to support you to make these changes. Yep, you've overcome the devil. When we have the devil card, we want to see the strength card after, right? And that's you guys. So I feel like now you're breaking away from those toxic bonds, those toxic traits that, might have come initially, a relationship set you off on it. But actually, I feel like it's actually the family that's toxic. I really feel bad for putting this out, but the message is what it is. This toxic family that you've been around, and this chain that you've been tied to with them, like your honesty, your loyalty, kept you chained to this toxic way, this toxic home life. And to break away, you had to stand alone and take all the crap and stand your ground here, and you're doing it. And now your spiritual arm is coming to back you up. Queen of Cups. So this could even be somebody's mum that's like this. It's messed up, but yeah. I definitely feel there's a water sign here that probably triggered you into healing, showed you about codependencies and toxic relationships, and maybe even tried to tell you your family's toxic, and you didn't want to hear it at a time because you were very protective of your family. You stood your ground and was like, hell no, I can be without you and your BS. So I feel like people tried to alert you to this before, and you maybe pushed them out of your life because you were protecting your family. Princess of Swords, but now you're starting to look at it a lot differently and learn things a lot differently here. This reading's coming out way different than I wanted. Check the Capricorn reading. It was more what to do in December, but this needs to be said. Let go of the burden. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands here, you have to learn to say no. You have to learn to say no. Healthy no's. Oh, give me some money. No. You've got extra. No, I'm saving for my home. Okay, well, you've earned all this money. You can't help your family. No, because then it spreads back out into pennies. So, you're just going to do me like that? Yes. Because you definitely have somebody talking behind your back here with the Princess of Swords. You definitely have a lot of toxic energy coming from towards your family that you needed to say healthy no's to. If they want to stay in your life, they'll step up. If you say no to somebody for something that's good for you and they want to leave your life, that should be a big eye-opener, right? You should be able to say no to people and then continue to love you, right? Especially when it feels like this Queen of Cups energy. It's somebody who should unconditionally love you. That's why it feels like a parent. So it could even be a parent that left, maybe due to toxic energy. Could be addictions and things, and then try to come back into your life and expect you to be the parent. You can say no to this person. I feel like maybe even the parents and the older generations, although they've been through a lot of toxic things themselves, they are just saying, this is the tradition. No, it's always been that way. Forget about it. It's in the past. That's that 10 of Pentacles there. People holding on to traditions. But with the Devil card, this is toxic traditions that you need to say no to. Prince of Swords. So somebody is coming in very quickly to help you. There's a lot of people that are around you here. Somebody will stand up for you. I feel like this has been a long time coming, but somebody finally has your back here. They're coming into your life very quickly. Four of Swords, they needed to heal too, and this is why they haven't been coming towards you. Now, it doesn't really say who that is. It says that they're coming after maybe healing themselves and focusing on themselves and getting to the truth of the matter themselves, that now you've learned to have healthy boundaries and say those healthy no's. They can come towards you because they have the same, right? My vibes speak louder than my words. That is definitely you. You're vibing really high, and yeah, this is what I see in this card. Like, test me. Test me again one time. You're going to get it. So I feel like, you know, you've got to that place where you don't even have to vocalize it anymore. You know, it's definitely a time where you can rest, because if you've said it already, they get the message. Some of them might have left your life because they didn't like it, but it is what it is. You can't always make other people happy. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Things are going to start improving for you majorly, especially in money. Wow, huge amounts of money. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So I do post a lot of readings each month. I try to get as many out as I can. This message definitely somebody needed to get it, right? Like I said, it wasn't what I thought would come out, but the message is what the message is. So I hope who needed to get it, who needs to realign with love and say those healthy no's, you've got a spiritual army behind you. You have the strength. Go ahead and do it. If they leave you, then you see who they really were all along. I'll leave information for my personal services in the description box, guys. Good luck.